Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. This is Patricia Munetsi. I am in Zimbabwe. Today is Sunday and it's training day. So please take your pens, take your notebooks so that you can just put down those notes. I'm going to show you a small video before we start our training. So please listen carefully and just pick one or two things from this small video.
You can't help everyone. Some people are not ready. Painful to say, but it's true. You can't help everyone. Some people are not ready to be great. Some people are not ready to take full potential, and they'll get mad at you for giving them that opportunity. Some people look on the outside and think what you do is so easy, then they'll get mad because you don't do for them what you do for yourself. People who believe in their dreams, people who are successful, they know the hard work that it takes. When someone offers you an opportunity, it's not because they want to do everything for you, it's because they're giving you a chance to be successful on your own. They're giving you a chance to follow your dreams on your own. So as soon as things go left, don't blame that person for everything, or don't get angry at that person and blame that person your entire life for failing your success. They didn't offer to help you with everything. They offer to give you a chance to be independent, to be great, and to be creative.
Wow, wow, wow. Don't find fault, find a remedy. That's what this video is talking about. Joy, are you going to run the program for me? And I said, no ways. I'm not going to run the program for you. You are going to do it because it's not a program. It's a business, which you should run as a business. So this is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Firstly, we need to make the right choices in our lives. The 3 C's we always talk about in the presentations. The choices, the chances, and the changes. The first thing that we need to do is to change our lives, is to work on our lives. That's the first thing that we need to do. So I'm just going to talk about perceptions. Perceptions eat our dreams. Do you realize that? There's perceptions from other people. There's your own perceptions. So those 2 different types of perceptions, they eat our dreams. So how do you form perceptions, or how are perceptions formed? How do they govern the way we see? How does it govern how we behave? Is it a self-fulfilling prophecy? What exactly is perception? Les Brown, he always tells his story, and he says there is one teacher who told him that he was never going to do anything in life successful. And then the other teacher told him not to take other people's perceptions and take them to actual or to reality. And once he realized that, he changed his mind and he started working on his own perceptions. And what did that teach me? It taught me that we must look using lenses that are different. You know, for people like me who wear spectacles, some of them are for short sight, some of them are for long sight. We have very different lenses that we use for seeing. But the whole purpose is for us to see clearly. Is for us to be able, to be aided, to see what exactly we want to see, what we want to read. We want to drive, we want anything that we want to see. So in this business of ours, we need to learn. We need.
Can you unmute, Director?
So I was talking about self-fulfilling prophecy, whether it's the perceptions that we have, especially yours. Is it a self-fulfilling prophecy? And I talked about Les Brown, about the two teachers who had two different perceptions about him. One said he was not going to be successful in his life, and one said he shouldn't think or take other people's perceptions to reality. And that taught me that we must look through lenses so that we can see the world in a different perception. If we look at the world using other people's perceptions, we will not succeed. But if we use our own perception, then we will succeed. So how does the world see us in this business of ours? There is a lot of people who talk about Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes. I'm sure many people have been asked those questions as we prospect to people around us. Just today, I talked to a lady and she asked me if it was not a pyramid. And I answered her with a question. I said to her, what is a pyramid? So this world of ours, they have their own perception about our business. So the lens we use shapes how we are going to interpret what the world thinks about us. In all businesses that I've experienced in my life, I have not experienced or not seen a business that makes people billionaires and millionaires. I have not seen a business that pays an employee a salary that can make them a millionaire or a billionaire. Not in a million times. I have not seen it. Probably some people have, but I have not heard about it. But where we are going now, where the world is going now, I don't know why people don't have eyes to see. I don't know why people don't have those big lenses to see where we are going. Where we are going is just network marketing or digital marketing. All businesses, whether it's marketing or operations of most of the businesses, if they're not physical, they are all going digital. So I asked myself, then if I'm in this business of network marketing, am I wrong? Am I right? And the question comes, what we are doing in terms of business, is it in harmony with where the world is going? And my answer to that question is yes, it's in harmony with where the world is going. A very good example I give now is the COVID period. Nobody knew that we were going to be closed in our houses for a long time. Nobody even imagined that. Even those people with bad perceptions about the network marketing business, they never thought about it. Before COVID time, it was just like a small thing that people were doing. But because of the changes in the global world or in the global business, everything has changed. Even when I came back to Zimbabwe, I've seen a lot of people, they are selling their things on social media. In the neighborhood that I live, all the neighbors, they are selling their potatoes, they are selling their chickens, all to do with network marketing. So guys, I think we are in the right direction. But what we need to do is we need to put on the right lenses so that we don't borrow other people's perceptions to be our perception. Know what you want. Know what you want to do. Do you really think our business is going to die today or tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we are going to go a long way. For people that were following GoPro recruitment challenge, it's been running, today is the 5th day. That gave me assurance of what we are doing is just in the right direction. Because you listen to somebody and they are testifying that they have recruited 20 people within the first 2 days of the GoPro challenge. And yet some of us, we are even struggling to get even one person on board. And do you know why? It's not our fault, like that boy said. We are trying our best. Some of us, we don't sleep, but it's the people around us and their perceptions. I don't know what we can do. This afternoon, we were talking with Silva, and we're saying, what can we do to change people's minds so that they know that what we are doing now is the right thing to be done? But we shouldn't mind about other people. I think the best thing that we can do is let's work on our attitude and our behavior. Because if we work on our attitude and our behavior, I'm sure the people around us will see the change. They will notice the change. Sometimes our efforts are ineffective because despite our actions and our words, we don't really mean what we are saying. And that alone attracts a negative perception towards our business. So what we need to do is to really sit down. One should sit down, take a piece of paper in A4 size. Write what you think about yourself. Write what you think about your attitude. Be honest with yourself. Just write all the positive about yourself, what you think is positive about your attitude, and write another page, all the negative that you think about your attitude. And then what you need to do now is all those negatives, you need to change them, turn them to positives. The more positives you have, the more good perceptions or positive perceptions that you'll have, and people will see you differently. I've always said, when you're talking to somebody and you're not confident, even if you are sure of what you are saying, but if you're not confident, people can tell from your voice, from your nonverbal action, from your eyes, they can tell. And once they depict that, they're not going to join you. Even if you are telling them a magnificent program like ours, they will not go for it. So what we communicate to our prospects should be communicated from the heart. We should really have those eyes in the heart that will see. We should also see what the prospect is thinking. We should have those lenses, X-ray eyes, which we can see what the prospect that we are talking to is thinking. Sometimes we waste a lot of time because we are talking to people who are not even interested. And we put a lot of effort, and by the end of the day, we haven't achieved anything. And this is why we tend to sort of try to give up, because we are talking to the wrong people. The other day I said, when we are doing this prospecting of ours, you don't prospect to everyone and everybody. Prospect to people who are like you, your likes, your type. People who live a lifestyle which is similar to yours. People, if you live among people who don't realize that there is dirty in the house, and then you go to a different group who are very smart, who knows what debt is in the house. If you talk to those who are dirty about being smart, they will not understand you, what you are saying. They will just look at you as if you are just dreaming. They don't know what you mean. So what I mean is, if you are a smart person, deal with the smart people. So now with this business of ours, we are the smart ones because we know where the world is going. So because we are smart, let's look for the other smart people. Talk to them. They will quickly believe us. Are we capable to recruit? If not, why? When others can recruit. Last night, there was a very old man who could hardly hear his voice projection, whether because he's old or maybe that's how he is. But what was coming from his heart, what was coming through his mouth, it was fire, I tell you. So this is what we need to do when we go out there to prospect. Just be positive that you can prospect and you can get somebody on board. Never mind the perceptions of your family. Never mind the perceptions of your friend, because they will tell you you're wasting your time, you are wasting other people's time, you will never win, this doesn't work, this is what, this is this, this is that. Don't think about them. When they say that, just think about Les Brown. Because when children are growing, we label them. We say this one is going to be a great man. Oh, this one is not going to achieve anything in life. But sometimes our predictions are very wrong. So what I'm trying to say is, you need to sit down, filter all the negative perceptions that come across your ears. You need to have a very thick filter to filter everything that is negative about your business. Remember, this business is yours. You need to carry it through. You need to see it through. You need to succeed. There's no one who starts a business to fail. No, we don't start businesses to fail, but we start businesses to succeed. And what I've realized is that if we want to change the situation, we have to first change ourselves, like I said. To change our effectiveness, we have to change our attitude. I have noticed that in this business, your attitude determines your altitude. If you feel, it's not a good day for me, and then you go out there, you start talking to people, it will definitely be a very bad day for you. It will really be a very bad day for you. I'll give an example of our young lady, Melinda. Melinda, when she started, she was behaving like a baby. Sorry, Melinda, if you're on the call. She was behaving like a baby. We didn't even understand her. When you talk to her about even upgrading, she would ask a lot of questions. But I felt for her because I would understand her position, because the stance that I was in and the stance that she was in that time, it was totally different. And we were on totally different levels. But what happened is, what pushed her to start being serious is when she started to get money, commissions in an e-wallet. That's when she started seriously asking questions, more serious questions, more meaningful questions about how she can go through and succeed in the business. And that's when she changed her perception. I think the friends at school, they were discouraging her. But now, where she is now, her perception towards the business is different. She is on a higher level than anybody else in her peers. She's just somebody who has matured. She's grown up in this business. This is what we need to grow. This is what we need to do to grow in this business. If we don't grow in this business, we will stay where we are. And then above perception, we need to work on our personality and our character ethics. When we are running this business of ours, we need to be very truthful. We don't need to lie to customers. Just tell them the truth. Because what's killing many businesses similar to ours is people lie. They promise people heaven. When there is no heaven, heaven is not yet here. Jesus is not coming today, but he's coming soon. So don't promise people that Jesus is coming today, because he won't come. And when he doesn't come, then they get discouraged. So we need to work on our personality and our character ethics. Just be you. Don't be somebody because everybody else is sold out. Just be you. What truth do you know about the business? What you don't understand or what you are not sure of, get somebody, ask them, and get the right answer, or even refer that person so that they get the correct answer and the right answer. Because once we tell lies to our prospects, when they join, and whatever we promise them doesn't come to be, they will be discouraged. They won't work. They will not do anything about it. So the next thing that we need to do is self-improvement. We have always talked about self-development. Yes, we are developing ourselves. We attend training every time. We are reading books. We are watching videos. But yes, we are developing ourselves. We need to improve. From the level that we were, we need to go a level higher. Because this business is not a joke. If you hear the thousands talking about the success that they have achieved in this business, if you see the numbers on GoPro, that will only tell you that we are serious in this business and we should be more serious and we should self-improve. We need to improve whatever we've been doing. We need to change. When we leave training today, find somebody who you can ask whether what you are doing is showing any signs of improvement, or is it showing any signs of self-development? Or are you just static? You're just stuck there. You don't know what to do. Don't be stuck. We are there. I don't mean I'm an expert. I'm not an expert, but I can help someone. I have helped people. And all the other leaders can help you. Not only the leaders, even the affiliates, they have ideas. We've got one affiliate of ours. When we started this tough business, he was giving us a lot of ideas. And he was very sharp in his thinking.
10 minutes to go.
So what we need to do is, firstly, I talked about perceptions. Mind about your own perceptions. Never mind other people's perceptions, because they will run you down. And I said perceptions eat up our dreams. So you have a dream. Hold on to your dream. Don't let perceptions ruin your dreams. You've got your goal. You've got your goals. Run with your goal. So from today, just put down your on paper how many people you think you are going to recruit from today up to the end of the month. And then work on that. Don't be discouraged. When people say no, it's just a blessing for you, because wherever there is a no, it is will be coming. Do you know what? Whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can happen. That I have noticed. That will not fail. So influence your own character, influence your own behavior, influence your own perception. Don't let it steal you. Don't let it steal your business. This business belongs to you. And if we run this business the way we should be running this business, we are going to be millionaires and we are going to be billionaires. I know people who have not been to school, but who are in this business, who are billionaires. But most of us, we are very educated. I think that education stops us from proceeding, and it's just a hindrance to this business because we think we are very smart. We don't want to lose our dignity. We just want to try and cushion ourselves. But I think I blame the education that we have. The education system has just put us in dire straits. So what we need to do, guys, let's work on our businesses. Let's think seriously about the business. If you don't do it yourself, no one is going to do it for you. Remember, you're your own rescuer. Your life is your responsibility. Whatever you do in life depends on you, depends on your mind. It depends on you. What is in your subconscious mind is exactly what you need to do. That one will interpret the right thing that you need to do in life. I know some of you are employed, but when you are employed, sometimes you don't have to think. When you're an employee, you just do what you are instructed to do. When I was employed, I was very good at following instructions. But because of my position, sometimes I had to think. So now, today, before you leave this place, before you leave this call, I want you to think seriously about your position in your business. Who are you in your business? What do you do for your business? Who runs your business? Who's going to run your business if you're not there? When you spend all your time doing somebody's work, working for somebody, and you don't even put aside even one or 1 hour or 2 hours to do your own business, who is going to run your business? Just because the world said you should work and get paid, that is the world's perception. What is your perception? Do you want to continue doing that? Do you really want to be a worker for the rest of your life? Do you not want freedom, financial freedom, relationship freedom, spiritual freedom? Some of us, sometimes, I used to miss church because of work. But now I am free and I'm free forever. I'm working on my business. That's what we all need to do. For all those people in our team who are still working, let's work towards emancipating ourselves. Let's influence our hearts, and let's have the lenses that can show us the right thing to do. So last but not least, I just want to encourage everyone on the call to be a CEO of your own. Be the sweeper, be the cleaner, be the tea boy, be the tea girl, be everything. But above all, be the CEO. Think like a CEO. And your perceptions should be based on what the CEO thinks and not what the world thinks. The world destroys us. Our friends destroy us. Our families destroy us when it comes to this business. They don't believe in it. It's only a few who believe in it. But for those few that believe in it, work with them together and form a concrete syllab in your heart, which will help you to get through and succeed in your business. I want to thank you all for attending the training today. I want to ask you to invite friends tomorrow for the presentation, because we are going to have a very powerful presenter tomorrow, and we want people to know who we are. We want people to know our perceptions. We want people to know what character we hold and what character and behavior we carry in this business. Thank you so much. Good morning, good evening. and good afternoon, wherever you are.
Thank you very much, Director Patricia. That was a very, very powerful training. Just learned a lot of nuggets to be like our own CEO. We've got 3 minutes. Maybe Dennis has got 1 or 2 words. Let me see if it's, yeah, Dennis, maybe we've got 1 or 2 words. We've got 3 minutes.
Hi, Silva. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much. I know it's on your screen. I can see it is 1:37 a.m. in the morning. So you're already you're already Monday where you are. So I know it's a very huge sacrifice for you to be on this call. So thank you so much, Patricia. That was very, very awesome. I think I'm one of the people who actually needed her talk. Okay, so her talk really spoke to me so much. So that was awesome. I believe after this call, I'm going to rewatch the recording so that I can pick the nuggets again and again. So that was very awesome. I learned a lot. So thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you so much, Silva. For me, I'm really humbled to be learning from you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Leader Dennis.
Thank you very much, Leader Dennis. It's always a pleasure. So there you go, guys. We've got an amazing support team. We've got some amazing leaders who are committed, like what Dennis has said. This business is our business. So no one is actually coming to rescue us. Like what Patricia said, we've got to treat it like our own business. That's why for some of us, we have actually given it our all. Some people, they actually see me waking up at 1 a.m. Almost every day because I know my why. I've got a very big why and I know where we are going and I know the power of this business. That's the reason why I don't sleep most of the time because my goals actually wake me up. My dream actually wake me up because I know exactly where I'm going and I know the power of this industry, like what Patricia said, because this is the only industry that has created some millionaires that I know. And I'm not talking about people that I've got some people that I actually met. I've got photos with me taken with those millionaires. I've met several millionaires who've made millions through this concept. So for myself, I know firsthand, I've met the people and I know the power of this business. So our only problem is, like what Patricia said, is to get other people to have that perspective, that perception, to have that same view like us. So that's our dilemma. And we know that we're going to succeed. So for people who are on this call, thank you very much. You have made the right decision because opening up your mind is the first thing we need in this business. So thank you very much, everyone. We've got less than a minute. We really appreciate your time because time is one thing that when you lose it, you never get it again. So we really appreciate your time. Thank you very much and invite for tomorrow. And today, try to get onto the GoPro on Facebook, the GoPro training by Eric Warre. Thank you very much.
Thank you.